Welcome to the ILAC pre-departure module of Money, Communication, and Final Travel Tips. We will cover the topics of cell phones and Wi-Fi, money and currency exchange, cultural humility, respectful photography, and final travel tips. Wi-Fi is available at the ILAC-Encuentro campus and is very reliable. Most travelers use Wi-Fi based systems to keep in touch with home, such as texting or Wi-Fi based calling. You should look at options for international cell or data plans with your phone provider. We strongly recommend utilizing WhatsApp for contact with Dominicans and friends and family back home. WhatsApp must be downloaded before leaving the US since it requires an SMS confirmation. You should plan for not having access to cell, data, or Wi-Fi connectivity while in the campo and rural areas during your program. Plan ahead and let your family know of the times that you will be off-grid during your time in campo. If there is an emergency while in campo and you need to contact home or someone at home needs to contact you, your ILAC program coordinator will have communication. To prepare financially for your time in the Dominican Republic, know that the currency in the DR is the Dominican peso, abbreviated DOP. The DR is mostly a cash economy for day-to-day purchases, so many places do not accept credit cards for small purchases. There is a money exchange facility near the ILAC-Encuentro campus, and you will have an opportunity to exchange money during the first days of your program. So there's no need to worry about exchanging money ahead of time or exchanging money at the airport during your travels. All travelers should take a major credit card or debit card or both with you during your time abroad. And you should notify your credit card company or banks that you will be abroad if needed, so they can expect international transactions. Check with your bank to determine any international withdrawal fees ahead of time, so you're aware of that. There are many ATM machines in Santiago and throughout the cities in the DR. However, there is no ATM within walking distance of ILAC. You would need to plan accordingly if you need to visit an ATM. And know that you would likely be charged a local ATM fee in addition to the fee of whatever your US bank might charge. And some travelers do ask about traveler's checks. We do not recommend bringing these as they are not able to be cashed or used while in the DR. How much money you want to bring to the DR can vary greatly depending on your spending habits and if you're intending to shop for souvenirs for yourself or for others. You can see typical costs of common items in the chart below here. Know that housing, most meals, and program transportation costs are all included in your ILAC program cost. So you'll just want to plan for additional spending money while in the DR. You should consider making plans for emergencies and consider discretionary spending that you might need when planning your individual budget. More information on planning your budget is included in your ILAC program guidebook. When entering into a new culture and country, it is important to be aware of the unintentional biases that we may bring with us, even for frequent travelers. Here are some tips for cultivating cultural sensitivity and humility when entering as a guest into another's country, culture, and home. You should be aware of the power imbalances and biases and respecting others' values, and recognize that no one culture is better than another. Be honest about things when you're not sure and ask questions if you want to learn more about a particular situation or instance. Learn as much as you can about the culture prior to arriving, but know that there's no way you're going to learn everything before departure. So much of learning comes from the experience and being immersed. So that is the opportunity to really seek open discussion, have conversations with your host families, with other partners, other participants in the program, and be open about what you haven't learned yet. It's okay to ask questions as long as we are approaching the questions and the discussions from a place of curiosity and not judgment. Additionally, it's important to remember that respectful photography and social media use is a very important factor of cultural sensitivity. Sharing photos with your friends and family back home is a great way to help them relate to your experience and to help you remember your time. But remember these tips. First, you do need to gain informed consent from the person in the picture or the caretaker if you are taking photos with young children or other vulnerable people. Use a translator if needed to ask if it's okay if you take a picture with someone. And know the name and the background of the people portrayed. Don't take pictures of cute kids just because they're so cute. If it's not something that you would take a picture of here at home, make sure that you're not falling into the trap of taking pictures that would not be considered appropriate here as well. If you're taking a photo with someone, offer them a copy of the photo, show them the picture. You can have the picture printed and sent back to them. So know that offering a copy of the picture is usually very appreciated and something that's good to consider. Avoid sensitive, vulnerable situations, locations, and people, especially if you are working in a medical or healthcare clinic. Don't portray yourself as the hero of the story, as the knight coming in to save people or a community. We want to enter into these homes and communities with humility and sensitivity and really strive for solidarity and walking and being alongside each other. Ask yourself, would I appreciate being portrayed in this manner? Would I be upset if somebody took a picture of me like this and posted it on social media? And challenge stereotypes, don't feed into them, and overall promote human dignity. Finally, here are some last reminders before you travel. Make sure you make your plan for staying in touch back home. Like we mentioned, you should download WhatsApp before you travel if you don't already have it, so you can use that during your time in the DR. And if you require cell service coverage, discuss that ahead of time with your phone provider. Plan for your prescription medications if needed. Work with your healthcare provider to make sure that you have a sufficient amount of medications for your time abroad, and make sure that you are packing those in your carry-on luggage. Complete the DR e-ticket and customs and migration form. Don't wait until the last minute in case the website is a little finicky. Do that ahead of time so it's not something that you have to stress about. And finally, make sure you bring your passport with you to the airport. Double, triple check before you get in the car to make sure that you have all of the documents that you need to travel. If you have any questions on any of this information, please contact ILAC at ilac@creighton.edu, and we wish you a wonderful and fulfilling trip in the Dominican Republic.